All right, welcome back to Trails Beyond the Horizon with Kellador. Last time we spoke to the guild, and we talked to Professor Hamilton and Sarah and Shahina. So we'll just keep working our way through Central Marsh, and then go see Trion Tower, and probably do a connection event along the way. Excuse me, Professor? What is it, Agnes? Well, I had a little question to ask about you-know-what. This isn't really the place, though, so could you spare a moment of your time later? But of course. We'll talk it over after things quiet down a bit. Is she referring to the Genesis? Or her grandfather's writings? Beats me. Might be a good idea to ask later. I plan on leaving for Basel come afternoon once my shopping here is completed. Do take care, Katra, and the rest of you as well. Hopefully we'll have a chance to discuss the space program and such in full sometime in the near future. Yeah, you bet. Until then, Gran, have a safe trip back. By the way, Feri, you mastered another new Kruga dance, right? I've been dipping my toe into a bunch of different styles, so let's show each other our stuff next time you're free. Oh, there's still a bit to go before I master it all the way. But after that, yeah, sounds great. Okay, I should get off my butt and buy some souvenirs for everybody back home. We're taking an airship this time, so that gives me some extra leeway to work with. Let's see. A t-shirt for Timur, and for Sinem. Maybe an accessory or something?
Right.
Tharbad has been charged with excitement over the space program as well. Oh, and aside from that, there's also an event in town for a movie marketing campaign. Right, that collab or whatever, yeah? Judith brought it up earlier, I think. You mean the tie-in with that new energy drink? Here it's on the sweet side, so it's been on my radar. Well, in that case, I'll be sure to keep you in the loop on anything I learn about it later. Tharbad has been charged with excitement over the space program as well. It also just happens to overlap with the performance Shahina and I are putting on. That's why we want to make it the best it can be, to heighten the mood even further. Okay.
Welcome.
Hey, trout person. Dried salmon. Okay.
Thank you.
We should probably eat some of this stuff. My daughter just can't get enough fish, whether to watch or to eat. Give her salt-grilled sari and she'll polish it off from head to tail. Now tell me that isn't amazing. It's not amazing.
Hey, stop on by.
There's been an increased demand for rare ingredients in the food service industry these days. Evidently, they're trying to capitalize on the space craze with limited time, out-of-this-world menu items. Locating them sends me on quite the merry chase, but hey, there's more profit in it than usual. Is there?
What can I get for you?
Mutton jerky, apparently.
Thanks a bunch.
Meat, humanity's #1 way of beefing up. Get your proper servings and build yourself a tough, healthy body. How do you think that astronaut lady everyone's on about stays so fit as a fiddle? Plenty of exercise on a meaty diet, no doubt. Okay, Urfa.
Better not be window shopping.
No, you have a silver coral bangle that I want. Bracelets. Ooh. I mean, those are pretty nice.
What, done already?
There's a good amount of imitation jewelry these days that is otherwise exquisitely crafted. No small number of buyers are perfectly satisfied with them, posing a mild risk to my business. Still in all, the distinct charm of a genuine article is something that can't be denied. It is my aim to reassert this distinction in no uncertain terms. Many are also attempting to profit off of this space craze by releasing themed products and such. But I wouldn't forsake my integrity so carelessly. The value of true gems, after all, is immutable.
So... Alrighty.
It's the moment everyone's been waiting for. At long last, Mishy is here in the Republic. Sounds like she's bent on beating her brother's popularity, so be sure to show your support. They just don't look like Mishy and Mishy. Mishy's personality is just perfect. And Mishy talks smack so casually, like it's no big deal at all. It's kind of chaotic, but with a sort of droopiness to it. I could watch them all day, every day. Then make a wishy with Mishy. Wait, so Mishy and Mishy are brother and sister, not boyfriend and girlfriend? And here I thought they'd be doing lovey-dovey stuff in front of us. Oh, really?
Well,
Kane always seemed too mature for Mishy, so up until now I'd steered him the other way. But he actually seems to be enjoying himself, much to my relief. I should thank Shell for inviting him, really. Seems like she had other ideas. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it! Mishy's here in Calvert now, too! She hits just a slightly different note than Mishy, with a tongue as sharp as her dance moves. It's next level! Me, hi everybody! Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Look, boys and girls, do you know who this is? It's my little sister, Mishy, here to see you all. That means starting today, she'll be busting up my one-cat monopoly over Calvert, but we'll do our best to make it work. Yay, Mishy! Make a wishy with Mishy! Are you guys ready for a me-tabulous time? I've got more youthful energy than my old fogey of a brother, so try your best to keep up with my moves. Today, we're gonna shake off the arthritis and groove it Mishy style. That goes for you grown-up friends in the crowd, too. Just channel your inner child, dance along, and all together now. Make a wishy with Mishy. Oh dear. Oh wow! I didn't even know Mishy had a little sister! People were really clamoring for her to come to Calvert, and now it's finally happened. Feels overdue, if anything, considering how much steam they've been picking up here. Either way, I'm betting a certain Mishalamite will freak about this. For better or worse. I'd be just over the moon if you could all give my sister the same love you've shown me. No need to be shy, because now we can have 2 times the fun. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishy. I'd be just over the moon if you all could remember me. In fact, if you want to make me even more of a star than my brother, that'd be fine too. Huh? You don't have to push me out of the spotlight and under the bus about it. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Come on, and have a look.
beginning search.
Okay.
Initiating search.
I don't seem to have stuff all over the place like they did in Daybreak 2 for the shard search, which is kind of nice, but we'll see. Hey, Makino! Where should we go fishing next? I've got a scooter now, so I've started to think about traveling farther out. I would be super jealous, but I've got a bike now. Let's go and find the best fishing spot we can. Oh, visitors, huh? Welcome. Oh, hey, it's Van's group. Long time no see, everyone. Are you here to pick the Hebo God Rod back up? Nah, that ain't it. The Hebo God Rod? Isn't that the fishing rod we used before to catch a legendary fish at Dirk Memorial Park? Not only that, it was said to have been used by General Atkinson himself. I thought that Kanza guy gave it to you outright. What's it doing here? He did, but I didn't feel like I should be keeping something so important. So I left it with these guys for the time being. I see. Anyway, I don't intend to take the rod back at the moment. Honestly, it's been a good long while since I've done any fishing at all. Got any gear you'd recommend for shaking off the rust? Oh, I've got just the thing. A protostar. Oh, hey. This looks like a pretty well-made rod. What brand is... Wait. Strega? Aren't they a famous sneaker manufacturer from Le Mans State? I'd heard they'd gotten into making sports equipment a while back, but I guess they've expanded further to fishing gear now, too. Indeed, this is proof that fishing is starting to be recognized as a legitimate sport. Strega products make for especially great social media pics, too, so I definitely recommend them. Sounds good to me. I'll take this one then. How much? No. We can't accept money from you, Van. Yeah, I mean, you entrusted us with the Hebo and all. Honestly, we should be paying you. Well, there's no need to go that far, but I'll take you up on your kind offer. Suppose I'll go ahead and put this Strega rod through its paces. Fishing gear. Different kinds of fish reward you with achievements and better rods. New rods are equipped automatically and will immediately improve your fishing ability. L2 and X to switch to fishing mode. Okay. Shan and I bought Orbital scooters for ourselves recently. Think of all the places the two of us can go now, all the new fishing holes we can discover. I count my blessings every time I take up the Hebo. It's finally starting to feel right in my hands, too. Just watch. One of these days, I'll master it and catch myself a bona fide guardian. Probably not. Strega rods are both stylish and comfy to use. That's what makes them so popular with beginners and girls our age lately.
Take your time.
Anything you want?
Oh dear. Well, let's start there.
Hope you get good use out of it.
Seems to me like you kids are coming into your own as anglers. Just remember, there are times when returning to a rookie perspective is key. If it's been a while since you last tossed a line, just use that rod there to get back into the groove. And of course, I'll field any questions you got on tackle. Lucky thing we got to know each other, eh? About the Hebo God Rod from a while back. Got the chance to hold it for a bit myself. The thing's got a unique flexibility to it, so hook a big one and you're bound to feel the impact of every tug on the line. That quality paves the way for gargantuan catches, albeit at the likely risk of snapping my back in two. Should be easier handling for Kyle and them, though, so I'll just leave the privilege to you younger folk. Well...
Let's do this thing.
Yeah. What do we got? When a fish takes the bait, press X.
Damn.
Oh.
Let's do.
Well, that was great.
Well then.
That's it.
Use L to find the angle, X at the right time to reel it in. Okay.
Right.
There we go.
Chalk one up.
All right, Kasagan. We'll take it. Fishing bait. Ooh.
Well then.
Well, then I guess we use a dumpling. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
That's it.
There we go.
Shockwave.
Hey. Snow crab. Cool. And that is fishing daybreak style. Nope, nope, nope. Wrong button. Wrong button.
Anything you want?
That button. Yes, I want 2 more of those. 1 more of those.
Hope you get good
Just
use
to make sure I can do whatever fishing I gotta do. Alright, that should take care of everything here. Let's go ahead and do Feri. Oh, let's also
I'll take that.
give that to Aaron. Feri needs a guardian to accompany her for a little contest. Sure. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Capital of Edith, 12th District, Grand Circuit. Ooh, rock climbing. Wow! Up close, this thing really is super tall. 16.45 arch, if I'm remembering right. This climbing wall is apparently used in full-blown competitions. But man, the incline at the top is something else. Right? I bet it'd make for great training. I've been wanting to come here for a while, but you're not allowed to climb to the top unless you're with an adult. I told them I already was an adult back home, but they wouldn't listen. Yeah, well, no surprise there. Went in Calvert and all that. I think I'll give it a go too. Beat standing around watching. Sounds good. Let's do this together. Hup. And here I thought this would be a walk in the park. Van, you're straining too much. Forget about your muscles. You've got to use your bones. Got it? Figures you've already got the hang of it. But I'm pretty sure you're grabbing onto too many colors. You're supposed to stick with just one. Thank you, Van. Yes, that is how it works. Oh. This requires more brain power than I thought. I really need to think about how to move my body. Alright, let's give it another shot. Sure, why not? It's also about balance more than muscle. Gotta use my bones. That's it. Keep going. We're seriously supposed to be able to climb this? Don't worry, this is nothing compared to the cliff I had to scale with the warriors of Kruga for an ambush op. One of the rocks I grabbed came loose and I almost went tumbling to the ground. I was this close to being a goner. Just hearing that is giving me the chills. Crap. Sorry, but this is it for me. But Van! Hey, you did good that time. That was your best attempt yet. Climbing looks simple, but there's more to it than meets the eye, I've realized. Totally. It's nothing like trying to climb natural terrain. But my times are getting better and better thanks to me doing it with you, Van. So, you up for a race? We'll make it to the top this time, I'm sure. Sometimes I wonder where all that energy comes from. Sorry, but I'd better tap out for my own safety. What? My fingers are shot. I doubt I could even hold my Zypha right now. Believe me, I'd love to keep going, but if I don't stop now, my work's gonna suffer for it later. I guess that makes sense. Darn. I really wanted to conquer this wall together.
And how's about I tag in?
Okay. Go, Fee. Fee! Didn't realize you were here, Clausel.
Just taking a little breather before I head off.
I wasn't planning on interrupting, but I couldn't help overhearing. I'd be happy to take Van's place, if it's cool with you. I get to climb with you? I know I'd appreciate it. No doubt you've climbed your fair share of walls. I enjoy some bouldering on my days off, yeah. It makes for good exercise. This is as good a chance as any for some friendly competition. What do you say, Feri? Oh, yeah, I would love that. And so their bouldering competition began. Whoever reached the top first would be declared the winner. Fee raced up the wall by using her nimbleness to her advantage, while Feri relied on her lightweight and honed senses to match Fee's pace. And finally... who won? The winner is... Feri, by a hair's breadth. Wow! Bravo! I've never seen anyone reach the top before. That was incredible. Are those girls pros or something? Whoa! When did we get such a big crowd? I think we might have made a scene. Wow, what a view! Yep, this isn't as high as the Ferris wheel, but it doesn't get much better than this. Congrats on reaching the top for the first time, by the way. I didn't think I'd end up second. Well, I didn't think I'd win. It probably helped that I was nice and warmed up after practicing with Van. Plus, I didn't want to lose to you, Fee. I swear, you're like a different person compared to when we first met. I heard about what happened with the Crimson Beast. You got to see Ada again, right? I was out of the country when everything happened. I wish I could have been there with you. Fee, I'm sure Ada would have liked that too. It was all just so much. I had to face down my own immaturity and insecurities, but Van and the others were there for me, and I did get to see her again. They all gave me the push I needed. As fleeting as the whole thing was, I refused to pretend like it never happened. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. Now that you're an adult, I plan on treating you as more than just my equal. We're both her little sisters, so let's work hard together. Right, for sure. Hup. Van, I thought you couldn't climb anymore. I got my grip strength back. With a little rest, so I figured I'd give it one last shot. Whew. It took a lot out of me, but I made it somehow. Not bad. Well, I should get back to my patrol. We'll have to do something like this again, Feri. I had fun. Yeah, me too. Sorry if I interrupted anything. You two had a good talk, yeah? Yeah, we did. It all feels like a dream, you know? Fee was raised in a Jaeger Corps like me, but now she's one of the guild's aces, dashing across the front lines. I've always idolized her since hearing Ada's stories, and now she recognizes me for who I am. Well, there's no doubt you've got more room to grow than anyone else in the office. You've only just taken up the mantle of Flame Priestess and finished your rite of passage. You're just getting started. Yeah, but it doesn't matter what people call me. I'm still just 14. I really had my inexperience rubbed in my face after that test at Marduk HQ. forget about my brother. Even just between Fee's group, Thor's, the Dominions, Rufus and Lapis, everyone there was so incredibly strong and full of conviction. I felt like I caught a glimpse looking out over Ord State and seeing Marduk HQ towering over everything. A glimpse of just how much bigger the world my brother chose is over the Kruga. There's so much more than just the warrior lifestyle I grew up in. Just thinking about it gets me pumped. It makes me believe I can be anything. Anyone. That's the privilege of youth, Feri. Or I should say, that's a privilege that belongs to everyone. I feel like even I have a ways to go when I see you reaching for even greater heights.
I don't think you're that old, Van. I might still be inexperienced, but I really like working with you. And one day, I hope I can catch up to... No. Surpass the people I respect.
With that attitude, I'm sure that day will come. After a friendly chat, the two climbed back down. Following some much-needed rest from bouldering, they returned to work. Yay. Keep going, Van. Bouldering is as much about balance. Well, it's more about balance than it is about strength. Like, if you're using muscle power to get through most of it,
What's next?
burn out. It's a lot more efficient to find a center of balance and then reach and push with your legs and balance with your arms. It's a lot of fun, but it's very different from how it looks from the outside. And grip strength, oh man. Go for a couple of hours and you can't even hold on to anything. And the next day you are so sore. Huh. Looks like they're putting on some kind of show. The recent excitement over the space program has them holding more events than ever before now. On top of that, even subcultures like idols have been getting a bigger share of the spotlight. Oh, sounds like fun. It does catch my interest. But what's really on my mind is how businesses and foreign countries are reacting to things. Well, there are a handful of places here where we can follow up on those fronts. The Vern Store, Vallis Investment Bank, and the Liberal Boutique, for example. Let's add them to the list and take a lap around. Might be smart to peek at whatever's happening on stage, too. Yep. So much to do.
Oh, they're hosting an event.
Probably a
about the
movie to
space
watch,
program.
too.
As an aspiring astronomer, I can't help but get a little misty-eyed. Outer space is finally within our grasp.
I suppose that's one boon we can attribute to the project.
The wait is over, everyone. Welcome to Trion Mall. If you direct your eyes forward, you'll see Trion Tower rising up just ahead of us. There's also a stage in front of the entrance where different events are held from day to day. Wow. So that's Trion Tower. Orcus Tower and Crossbell may be gigantic, but this one's no slouch either.
Well,
Welcome to the Trion
R&M.
Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Eden's landmarks.
So, how did things end up between you and your girlfriend? Girlfriend? We weren't even dating yet. Really now. It would have felt only natural based on everything I've heard. Still, fail to take that leap soon, and your chance might slip away for good. That's a fair point. Yeah, well, either way, there's no denying how stylish you've become. All that's left is to take the rest of your caution and throw it to the wind. Thanks, Najib. I'll shoot my shot tonight, then. Oh, you've got another date lined up? That's great! Then by all means, go for it!
Well then,
My crush and I have been going on frequent dates for almost 3 months now. But even I know better than to keep this will we, won't we up forever. No more treading water. Tonight's the night I confess how I feel. I mean, 3 months, odds are pretty good. I see now. What Jimmy wanted was an encouraging push. In that case, maybe a pair of lucky underpants will give him the extra boost of confidence he needs.
Please, browse to your content.
Ooh. Hello. Yes. Also yes.
I hope you found everything to your liking.
We launched a new styling service that helps customers coordinate personalized outfits, complete with accessories and cosmetics. And much to my relief, it's been met with critical acclaim. You can't even imagine how satisfying it was to have the top brass at HQ back their initial rejection. Of course, a good deal of the credit for this success goes to my head advisor, Najib. I'm lucky he was on board with the project. Sure, you could take the easy road proposing projects that ride off the space craze's coattails, but it's exactly during fads like these when we need to think up services that can stand the test of time. I sure picked the right mindset to embrace. No. Items. Cooking. We have persnickety pancakes.
That was very well made.
And we have lavender jelly. And a fig cannelle.
That was pretty filling. That was pretty filling.
Yep. All these just straight up cure ailments. Wow. EP. Yes. Hey, defense +2 to all party members. We'll take it. That's a revive. We're going to hold on to that. EP, wow. Sure.
That was pretty filling.
Arts defense +2. All right. 10 dishes sampled.
Chalk one up.
Cool. Uh, 20 dishes sampled. Okay. Ooh. Well, we'll get that soon. Let me see here. Zect Arms. Gather leverage. Right. We'll need to go back and talk to people elsewhere.
That's Trion Tower? It's humongous.
Also, what do we have here? There's a 4SPG on the bulletin board. I received a message from someone at a security firm recommending I invest in a particular space company. They said it was for sure going to take off, so I went all in on this thing. Since then, I've gotten nothing but radio silence, and my inbox has been flooded with other investment opportunities. Yeah, you were roped into some kind of scam. Get your mirror back. Yeah, good luck.
Be sure to check out their extensive selection from the CC's innovation.
Space business? I'm starting to see a trend here. Yeah, not picking up much of a scent here, but that's fine. Suppose there's no harm in keeping this one in mind. I know concerts are nice and all, but personally, the one I'm burning to see is Mishy. Speaking of, he should be making an appearance over in the Center Marsh right now. See, as a self-professed hardcore Michelinite, I keep impeccable track of his schedule, down to the second. If only I could have gotten the day off to go and watch. Stay strong, Tyson.
A movie theater, affordable clothing retailer.
I'd be watching Mishy perform in the Center Marsh right this second if I'd only gotten the day off. Stay strong, Tyson. How much money? 150. Yeah, I need to finish some of these before. Yes, go to the observation deck.
Trion Tower's observation deck stands 215 arch above ground level, providing a panoramic view of the entire capital. Enjoy your fill of these heavenly sights.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trion Tower observation deck. Trion Tower is renowned for being the highest point in all the Republic. As such, it's also that much closer to the hot topic of the hour, outer space! Really gets the imagination flowing, doesn't it? Highest point in all the Republic.
Trion Tower's observation deck stands 215 arch above ground level, providing a panoramic view of the entire.
So, Arya, you're heading back home tonight, right?
We hope you enjoy your
Since we're on break, I figured I'd spend some quality time with my family. Oh, you're going back to Tharbad? Yep. Since third years aren't required to partake in educational visitations, I'm taking the time to relax for once. I see someone's still working that part-time job of hers. You caught me. It's nice to see you, Agnes. Oh, Frederica! It's been a while. You live in Anchorville now, don't you? Indeed I do. A business meeting required me to travel to the capital, however. But once I finish that up, I'll be heading right on back. You sound so busy, but I suppose that's to be expected when you're the heir to a medical equipment company. Oh, if only I could have mooched off my parents forever. But I suppose there's merit in hardship. After all, it makes triumph all the sweeter. It's no wonder you were the student council president. I'll say.
Trion Tower's observation deck stands 215
My life turned into a complete nightmare after my father got involved with Senator Griffith. It is what it is, I suppose. After all, hardships make triumphs all the sweeter. So, Sasha's looking to become a bureaucrat, and Frederica's taking over the family business. Maybe it's about time I started planning for my future as well. I suppose I'd like to be able to contribute to the community of Tharbad somehow. In that case, I think I'll need to consider attending a university in Valis.
deck stands 215 arch above ground level, providing a panoramic.
All of the student council presidents have been such talented people. I mean, Ren, Frederica, like, even Gramhart was a student council president. Makes me proud that I'm part of something so big, you know? What you got here?
Hey there, what would you like?
Oh, see, I need one of those. I need one of those.
Trion Tower's observation deck stands
Armor.
215 arch above ground level,
Uh,
panoramic view of the entire capital. We hope you enjoy your fill of these heavenly sights.
wait a minute. I think I sold the wrong thing. Drat.
Come again.
All right. I know it's kind of weird for an acrophobe like me to be working at Trion Tower. I just love this place so much, man. It's worth it at the end of the day. All right, Dennis. You got this in the bag.
We hope you enjoy your fill of these heavenly sights.
This.
Come now, princess. Let us descend this tower together. I'm afraid I lack the courage to do so, good sir. Please, have faith. Come rain or war, trust that I will do everything in my power to protect you. Very well. I shall put my faith in you.
Trion Tower's
Wow,
observation deck
she's really getting into it.
stands 215 arch above ground
Her acting's better than ever.
level, panoramic view of the entire
I can't say I've ever seen one person try to play two roles at once.
Enjoy your fill of these heavenly sights.
So this is it, the outside world. Beautiful, is it not? So what are you trying to say exactly? Never seen somebody do two roles at once. No idea what you're talking about. Head back down to the mall. Oh, silly girl.
Welcome to the Trion Tower.
Okay,
One of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the Vern store.
Let's go do the space investment scam before we talk to anybody else. Need the money to buy the stuff. Kind of annoyed by it, but need the money to buy the stuff. Are you Johan that posted the 4SPG? Does that mean you're the Spriggan? I'm so glad the rumors were true. I can finally have some hope. You said something about getting caught up in an investment scam? Honestly, I'm not sure if a 4SPG is the right fit. Well, we'll hear you out at the very least. So, you gave all of your investment money to a guy who claimed to be working for a security firm. Yes, he said that Stella Tech, a business with ties to the Vern Company, was going public soon. He was very enthusiastic when he recommended that I buy stock. Seeing as it was related to the space program, he told me the paperwork would be more complex than usual, which is why he volunteered to act as my agent for the deposit. Then he went cold turkey on you. And to add insult to injury, you attracted a swarm of scammers, all out to suck you dry. Sounds like you were careless. Of course. It's obvious looking back on it. But at the time, I guess I was just caught up in the space program fervor. It ain't uncommon for these sorts of scammers to ride the wave of big events. The fact that you got more suspicious folk coming after you means they probably added you to a list of potential marks. One question. Why come to us? Why not go to the guild or the police? Yes. Well, I really need the mirror back now. Without it, I won't be able to make ends meet. Using the police would add a whole bunch of hoops to jump through. That's why I came to you. Is this not the sort of case you can handle? Honestly, I don't buy the reasoning. What about you, Van? It's true that this is more suited to the police's line of work, but it might be worth doing. Just consider another thing falling through the cracks thanks to the space program. Indeed, this could be a chance to get a better look at the influence the space program has on the economy, both on the surface and in the shadows. Yeah, we'll take it. Lawn gray. All right, this ain't exactly in our wheelhouse, but we'll handle it. Really? Oh, thank you so much. You said the company they wanted you to invest in was Stella Tech, right? It makes you wonder if the company even exists, huh? I have heard the name before. I think it's even related to the Vern Company, too. But I never heard anything about them looking for investors. If even Ketra hasn't heard of it, then the whole thing might really be a big load of horse shit. Space Tech, right? Did they say exactly which part of the company was in charge of? Yes, the satellite that was launched the other day. I was told they have a patent related to its core technology. And since they expect more space projects in the future, they decided to go public during Project Startaker to enjoy explosive stock prices. A patent for satellite technology. Marduk is the one that holds the patents for the satellite used in Project Startaker. Not that some of the parts and observation equipment didn't come from the Vern Company and affiliates. Regardless of whether or not they're looking for investors, the company itself does exist. Which means we ought to be careful when looking into things so as not to disrupt their business. Then we'll need to determine exactly what's a lie and what's not in terms of the technology, the patent, and the investment opportunity. Then maybe we should start here at Trion Mall. We should be able to learn more about Stella Tech at the Vern store. There is Valis Investment Bank as well. They should be able to give us insight not only on Stella Tech trading, but maybe even some information on Marduk. Right. And let's start with that. If it really is a scam, then we'll deal with it the usual way after that. They're both right over there, so let's start asking questions. You're not wasting any time. Thank you, truly. I'm hopeful that your search will be fruitful.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Okay. Well, I know I should have been more careful. My life is as good as over. What'll I do?
Interest you in some space-themed merchandise?
Welcome.
This window offers guidance, advice, and information for financial instruments of all sorts. Unsurprisingly, the most frequent inquiries at present are those that pertain to space-related enterprises. It's a hot industry right now, and prices can fluctuate wildly, so be sure to carefully consider any potential purchases.
How can I help you?
Oh,
Please come again.
well, we got other
Have a
things.
moment?
You want to know about Stella Tech? Yeah, we got reason to believe someone might be using their name without permission. We wanted to learn more detailed information about the company to be sure. We would appreciate anything you could tell us about investment and stock trends. And it would be most useful if you could also confirm their possible involvement with Marduk's satellite technology. Firstly, Stella Tech has not taken their stock public, and there are no plans to do so at this time. They were originally established by the Vern Company internally to handle development of specific technologies. That's because it was established to meet the demands of Project Startaker. The company is heavily subsidized by the government in addition to being financed by the Vern Company. In other words, there's no need for them to solicit investments through stocks at this time. I see. Then using their name for a money-making scheme doesn't really make sense. And what about the satellite technology? At the very least, I can confirm that they don't hold any patents for the satellite systems. They did, however, develop a material used in the satellite in cooperation with Marduk. I heard the Vern Company has also been developing observation technology in addition to equipment for the rocket. However, the overall satellite framework has been outsourced to and fully developed by Marduk. That's completely different than the story Johannes was told. Yeah, we've heard plenty. Sorry for all the questions. That's quite all right. It was a request by Ms. Twinings, after all.
Now, regarding the situation with the Valis Fund.
Okay. Well...
Can I interest you in some space-themed merchandise?
No, not really.
Major landmarks. You'll also find the Vern store, a movie theater, affordable clothing retail.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Okay, yeah. Open slots? Open slots. You have to. You need a second one. You have to. You have to. You need stuff. But we can do that. 3. Might as well. Might as well. Ketra. Oof. And that will just about do it for us. Yep. Oof. Okay, nothing doing there. All right. Cool. Plugins, I have no
Please
money.
stop by again.
Buy yourself a T-phone and you can watch the outer space broadcast right in the palm of your hand. We now carry them in additional colors at a lowered retail price of 15,000 Mira, down from 20,000. It's still quite an exorbitant purchase, in my opinion, but one well worth the expense.
Got something to ask you.
Stellatech? Yes, it appears there are rumors going around that Stellatech is going public, but you haven't heard anything about that at Vern, have you? No, not at all. Stellatech was established by Vern in conjunction with the space program when they consolidated assets from different sectors. The company is really a focused project team, so I find it hard to imagine them going public on their own. It's probably worth pointing out that since they're involved in the space program, their establishment has probably been kept under wraps. Yes, it was privately set up to efficiently develop technology for the program. There's no way they would be advertising in order to solicit investments. That said, their name has been mentioned by the Vern Group in their public-facing materials, among other places. Yep, we did see him listed on Vern's website. But it was nothing more than that. It didn't stand out in the least. Which means they're not widely known. Compared to more famous corporations, it's harder to get a bead on them. And since Vern's got them on their site, people are more likely to feel they can trust it. And that's what the culprit's banking on, huh? Still, it only takes a little bit of digging to realize the inconsistencies. I do not get the sense that the culprit is overly familiar with either Stellatech or the space program. Yep, seems like they're coasting entirely on name recognition and hype. Is it true that the company holds patents related to the satellite's core technology? No. Marduk is the one that's taken the lead when it comes to development in the satellites. It's true that the Vern company provided some of the auxiliary hardware and raw materials, but they wouldn't have patents on anything that could be considered core technology. As it happens, Stellatech developed a special heat-resistant material used to protect satellite parts. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. I've heard that temperatures in space can change by over 200 degrees between day and night. Heat resistance is probably indispensable. Well, we learned what we needed to about Stellatech's position within the Vern company. I know you're busy, but thank you for taking the time to talk to us. It's my pleasure. Given the current situation lends itself to a variety of troubles, I completely understand where you're coming from. I'm happy to have been of assistance. Okay, we've gathered enough info. Yes, the investment opportunity was a complete fabrication. It would be best if we could catch the scammers now, if only to protect the good name of Stellatech. Gotta say, there's way more holes in their sales pitch than I thought. Exactly. The scammers clearly knew next to nothing about Stellatech. Their name might as well have been pulled out of a hat. Like Van said, it's probably because next to nobody knows about it, and there's a wave of space program hype. So, you think the culprit doesn't know what he's talking about either? Seems that way. And now that he's got our client added to his list of marks, he's told other solicitors. My guess is that he's the type to work across a wide and shallow pool. For a swindle like this, he's not likely to do a lot of research. Then asking technical questions is sure to trip them up eventually. Someone from a real brokerage would at least know about an industry's inner workings. Yep, if we can get them to make a mistake, then we'll have sufficient proof. Seems like meeting up with them might actually be the quickest way to go. Let's get their contact info from the client. I see. You're interested in space-related investments. I must say you've certainly got a keen eye for opportunity. Stellatech in particular is certain to see its stock prices surge in the future, thanks to being contracted to develop the satellite. I thought that might be the case. But I heard that with the announcement of the space program, buying stocks right now might have extra complications. Oh, you can just leave that to me. Simply send us the mirror and we'll make sure everything goes smoothly. Oh, perfect. I'd love to hear the details. Then how about we meet up in the Sunter Marsh's rest area to discuss everything? I'll prepare all the necessary documentation and contracts, and we can get everything taken care of right away. Great. I'll head over now. Sounds like he fell for it. Now all we gotta do is push until he slips up. Let's hurry to the meeting spot. All right. We will wrap that up here, and we will go finish that off next time. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, feed the algorithm, and ring my bell for future notifications. See you next time.